Welcome back to another episode of Unpacking with Jennifer Satel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow in order to get to hear this amazing show today, which we have a very special guest. And you know I do love my guests, and I do love my friends, who are like my sisters. Tansy.
Hello.
Hello. Tansy's here, guys. Woo! Blow the whistle.
Toot toot.
Do you remember when you were in school? I'm sure you had this. Charlotte has one now, but mine was. Remember the recorders? Did you ever have to play the recorder and you'd have to put your thumb on the back and it'd be like Mary Had a Little Lambs would be like. Do, do, do,
oh,
do,
yes.
And when you removed it, all your spit would come out. So when I say blow the whistle, for some reason, I was thinking that fucking recorder. I'd sit there, whoo, and then I'd remove my thumb and I'm like, ugh. Did you ever have that?
I never had one, but I know exactly
you
what you're
missed
talking
out
about.
on life. There, you know what? Get out.
Thank you for having me.
You need to leave. Thanks for joining us. We're wrapping up now.
Robert, good to see you. Glad I made the strive.
I'm a giver. But I just, every time I hear blow the whistle, it's always, I'm just imagining that. I don't know why. It just fucking makes me laugh so hard. And then Charlotte, of course, had to have one. I think she used it once and in school, in preschool or kindergarten. And she had to have pink. It was more money for the freaking pink. I had like the standard brown,
that khaki.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Anyways, that was a total tangent, but funny because all the spit would come out and you're like, it's totally fine. Everything's fine. And then she had a ukulele she had to have for second grade.
Oh, my goodness. I've never seen her play any of these instruments.
She had a ukulele solo.
Did you record it to show her on her 21st birthday?
Oh, it was so funny seeing all the kids. They're all like this, and then it was like, dee, 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 whatever. And I'm like, oh, do you use it next year? Because, we had to get pink. It's $10 more, which I made her pay me back for. Never used it since second grade. Since second grade, we haven't used it since. She had to carry it every Wednesday.
I'm already crying.
Sometimes we had to go. If you forgot it, you were like doomed.
Oh,
David would have to drive because he forgot it. Drop it off on Wednesday. And
David forgets something. No.
Never. Yeah. So she forgot her glasses the other day, and David had been sick and stayed home. And
man flu.
Oh God, a cold that was like he was dying he missed work for 3 days. We haven't missed work for a vacation for 3 days, but I'm like, you have a cold, right? It's a cold. I don't see anything else. No limbs have fallen off. Like he's like in bed. Oh, I'm so free. I'm like, Jesus Lord. Anyways, I'm like, hey, if you're going to work today, drop Charlotte's glasses off. She can see without them, but she seems to think now she's blind. And he's like, I'm like, I told her if you don't come before 10. Or, you don't leave the house before 10, you're probably not going to get him. He's like, I didn't take him. I didn't even go to work. I was like, perfect. Our kid's going to be walking around like Helen Keller, which, by the way, I just read a thing that Helen Keller wasn't actually blind or deaf.
What?
I'm like, who's saying this? How would you even know? Like, who's saying this?
Where did you read this and where did it pop up?
Why did it pop up?
Why? Like, this is like, I've never even...
I think it was on Instagram.
You've never even spoken on Helen Keller, and then right now you're telling me that she wasn't blind or deaf.
Charlotte was blind, and then I'm like, why is someone saying this 100 years later? Like, just let her rest.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with Helen Keller, too, because I would try to walk around and close my eyes and plug my ears because I wanted to see if I could do it. She did all these amazing things. She taught, I think. She did things. Blind and deaf.
Yeah, but there's some times where like she couldn't. I think there was a story about having to take the scissors out of her hands because she.
I mean, I didn't do that, but I did do this. Oh, Helen Keller,
wow.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm very excited to chat with you today for many reasons. One is I just bamboozled you before you got here to let you know that you will be joining me for Charlotte's birthday party. You are welcome.
I don't know how this keeps happening, and I've not learned in 20-something years.
You're welcome.
I don't get it.
So she's like, oh, so Charlotte's party? I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, wait. And oh, okay, wait. And then I'm like, and they're going to have a little sleepover. She's like, Hold on. Hold up. So a backstory is Tansy is amazing. And when Charlotte was a wee little peanut, she liked Daniel the Tiger, Paw Patrol, some other shit, My Little Ponies, but I suckered Tansy to come with me. I'm like, I totally got tickets on a Saturday at 10 o'clock at the Pantages Theater. What are you doing? And she's like, for what?
Whoa.
No?
10 o'clock Pantages was never a part of that. Oh. Remember, we had a history of concerts and random stuff. And you just said, I got tickets for Saturday. And I think there was a concert we were trying to go to.
I think so too.
I don't remember who. Mm-hmm. Could have been another Pitbull. I don't know.
I don't know. But he's going to be at the Hollywood Bowl. We're going to go. No, May 30th.
Was it March? I thought it was March.
May 30th with Little John. I think we should go.
Okay, are we going to compare the concerts again?
Haven't we seen this routine 14 times?
It was the same routine. It was the same pictures. We paid for it 3 times.
Let's finish the story, but I do want to talk about the last Pitbull one we went to.
And we're going to do it again. I don't even know
already. Anyway. Little John, I do rap pretty good, so I think it's going to win for everybody.
All he does is yell, what?
I know.
That's all we need. My level. That's all we need.
What? Yeah! Oh, my God. Okay, so I said we got tickets, and you're like, I'm in, right?
Yeah, you waited for my commitment.
Then I think later I was like, oh, it's at 10 a.m. And you probably were a little like, what concert's at 10 a.m.? Nothing. That's what concert? Nothing. And it was Paw Patrol.
On stage
live.
Okay, number one. Okay, Paw Patrol. Great. I still don't get the whole thing about it because, okay, I don't have kids, so it's fine. But I grew up around a lot of little kids. But did we really need to put it on stage?
We did not. But again, my previous recording was talking about how this girl lives her best life. And I probably would have had a hand puppet made out of a sock. And they're like, that's your Paw Patrol. It's free. And I'm like, oh, let's spend $20 bazillion to go see it live. But the best part was Tansy, we get there. And after about 20 minutes, she looks at me. She's like, yeah, I'm going to go see if the bar's open or whatever. Or maybe she just got up and she comes back and she tells me that they don't open till noon. Probably because I didn't want the parents to be hammered.
Probably
Anyways,
not.
But she spent like $25 on a light up stick for Charlotte.
$45.
$45.
That thing was $45.
It's a Paw Patrol.
She loved it for an hour.
No, she didn't. She loved it for more than an hour.
Oh, was it more?
Yeah.
Okay.
She forgot about it for a while. Then we had to bring it back out. And then she's like, oh, yeah, I love this. But yeah, it was like her favorite character was Sky. And it was like this Sky light up thing. It was really cool.
Like a wand or something.
Yeah. And she lit up and it did like, blow the whistle. Anyways, but yeah, so she did that. And so I suckered her. So again today, and I'm a giver. I'm really a giver.
You're such a giver.
But let's tell this story and I'm going to let you tell this story. Tansy and I love concerts. We love live music. And unfortunately, in the last couple of years, I feel like we just really haven't had a chance. Tickets are so expensive.
Everything's gotten crazy. So
like the stuff that we did. Tansy also would find like these fucking cool deals. Like we got to go see Imagine Dragons at, where was it? Like the small.
That was in like
was it like the Wiltern?
It was a Wiltern or something, but it was like next to the Mayan, very small.
Such a small venue.
One floor.
Yeah, we watched. She goes,
200 people max.
She got these tickets, and we were like, we would have paid like $1,000 or more dollars. We were from like 10 feet away.
Yeah,
and it was so intimate, and it was so great, and it was not that expensive.
Like $75 a piece.
It was amazing, but she got them. And when you do hear stuff like that, you never get them.
Because I was still on disability. And doing nothing.
Oh yeah, so she had all day to click, refresh.
I'm bored. No, I didn't even have to refresh those. Those are like, hey, this is coming up. I'm like, oh, let me see if there's tickets. Oh, cool. Hey, you want to go to this? It was so quick.
She always would find this really great stuff, and so we have so many concert memories. But we were on this Pitbull kick for a while, right? Because I love Pitbull. Okay, he hasn't done anything in a while though. I don't think.
No, he hasn't.
And I love him, and I mean, he's Mr. 305. Come on.
Yeah. Anyways, he's fantastic. He's a lot of fun.
Very fun. Really, really short. Even though he's short in person, he's even shorter than you think.
Yes.
But there was this period of time where we went a few times.
For a lot of different reasons.
Yes. One was
The first time we went was we saw him with Enrique.
Yes.
And I'm a huge Enrique Iglesias fan. So I was like, yeah, let's go.
Mango.
I like my mangos. But I'm telling you, when I teach your kids Spanish for free, you're going to appreciate this. But yeah, we went for fun. And that was the first time we're like, oh, and you got really good tickets at the time. Like we were on the second level, but like really close. So we can see everything. And they had a second stage come toward us. And I don't remember one of them, someone else went with us actually.
Yeah.
Oh, Erica went with us, one of them.
She did.
I don't remember if it was the first or the second. But my main point is that first time was cool. And I'm like, this is entertaining, whatever. Right. And I think the second year, I think
the second year was at Staples.
I think I took a bullet for David.
You did, because David's like, please don't make me go. Oh, he goes, I'll go if you want. And
by the way, David, you still owe me.
She goes, I go, David, Pitbull's going to be back and this time it was at the Staples Center. Something like that. And then
no, it was at Inglewood. It was the Forum.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, we went and we're like, and he's like, okay, like. Cracking voice, tears in his eyes, and Tansy was in the back seat, and she's like, "I'll go, David. I like him. I'll go." And she's like, "I'll take the bullet." And he's just like, "Thank you, fucking God."
Yeah, because you already had the tickets.
Of course I did, because I was like always buying. Now I learned you get them like the day of.
Yeah, that's the
way to do it. You don't do this fucking wait in line, all this crap. But anyways, okay. So set it up. You were on disability though.
Not that time.
No,
not that time. It was
But you still had the plaque because you had just had back surgery.
I was still living in Torrance.
But you had a back surgery, so you had something about...
No, I hadn't had the surgery yet, I don't think. I was still...
But how did we get the tickets so close?
No, you got the tickets to that one.
At the part of the story, at the second half of the story, where you're going to tell it, you said, oh, I have a boop boop with my back. And they said,
no, that was with my brother at Custa Christmas.
No, tell the story about what happened when we went to the Enrique.
Oh, I think that was the third time. Now that you're thinking about it. No, because we saw this dude 3 times.
With Enrique each time?
No, Enrique was only at 2 of them.
He was at 2 of them.
Okay, so the second one was a funny one because Erica was with us and we went and you and I, and Erica didn't go with us the year before. And we were like, yeah, this is great. And then I started kind of like, I was like, in it for a minute. And then I'm like, wait a minute. And that's when cloud was like a big thing. And I had old pictures on my phone. And you're just, we're just having a good time. And I go, hey, Jed. And then I pulled it up and I started showing you and they're the exact same background.
Exact same everything.
Same videos, same everything.
Nothing
same
changed.
Songs.
In the same order?
No, was it it might have been.
It was the same order.
But it was just the same concert. I go, we just paid for the same concert. Then Enrique comes out. Do you remember when he was like trying to dance and then he was like on the ground and like his voice was cracking? And I mean, it just sounded awful. I didn't even know what was happening.
Was it when he looked like he was fucking the ground?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty.
Like, that was weird.
Yeah. And he still does it, I guess.
I know.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, it's so slow too. It's like, but it's like.
Is he showing that he has like really good, like, he can hold his body really good, or is he just?
But it's not like Magic Mike. Like
it's not Magic Mike.
It's like
Timu Magic.
No,
Mike.
it's like yeah, it's like a hip replacement like type. Like I'm just like I don't know what it was.
Timu Magic.
Timu Magic Mike. Timu Sheen. You can get it for any of these places.
Okay, so tell them about when we went to the third one.
The third one.
This story is like for the books, right? We got this. Do you want me to set it up?
Yeah, set up because which one? Because what part are you talking about?
We got tickets. We go, but we knew
Oh. Yes.
We knew that
awful.
It was Enrique and Pitbull again. So we kind of had a feeling, and it was a little bit later. This was months later. It wasn't like we went like back to back. We went, I don't know if it was like the back leg of the tour or something, but it was a while. But it was at a different venue though than what we had gone to. And
I think that time was the Staples.
Yeah. And the seats were, on the map, right? It's like you see the stage, but the way the seats... As we were walking, it seemed like we were more just going to be at an angle. Well, come to find out, as we were walking closer, what happened, Tansy?
Well, what we learned, they cut off some of the stadium because of the ticket sales. And I guess they based it on how the tickets were sold to push everybody so it could look fuller. And they cut off these areas. But Jennifer's tickets, which were like dirt cheap, which was fine. I think that one was the one I took the bullet for David, because I think I went with you guys for it. This was the bullet. But we go to these seats. First of all, they're high, which is fine. It was like, whatever. And then the way they showed on the angle was great. And then when we get there...
But we keep walking. They point, and they're like pointing. And as we're walking, no big deal. We're noticing that there's people, and then all of a sudden there's no people.
But it's
and there's no lights.
But that's not even going up. This is going to the side. And everybody leading us there thought this was normal. And then we got to a point where it was dark and there was no people. And they're like, here's your seats.
And there was
my feet were in a pile of rope. And I put my feet in the middle.
There was a pile of rope. We're in the dark. I'm like, does it come with a flashlight headlamp? Like, and we couldn't see the stage. So even though it looked like it was side of the stage, it was actually kind of behind the stage. They had a TV up there, but we were like, we're in the fucking dark.
Yeah, like it looked like a movie theater. You just had like a screen and dark. That's all. It did, and like you're paying for a movie theater.
Yeah, and we're sitting there, and there's people. So then there's like the little space next to you where there's the stairs, and there's people, and even they were probably like they couldn't really see either. Yeah. But even they were looking over like, you guys are literally in the dark, because we're standing there. We're like, we cannot. I'm not sitting here. We're not sitting here. So Tansy, because of course I'm just saying like, we're not fucking sitting here. Well, my feet never moved from the rope that was all surrounding. You're like, I got this.
I did. That was customer service, actually. That one was like
She's like, I'll be right back.
Thing.
I'm going to go find somebody. So I just let her do her thing.
Yeah, I had to go and I talked to one of the ushers who led me down to the main floor and took me to some supervisor. I don't know how they run in the arenas. It's so different. And I gave her the rundown. I think I even took a picture of like what we were in and brought up like the whole, number one, it's not ADA compliant because that's dangerous. Like I can trip on that and sue them. Like
and
it was
dark.
Like, and I said, and then it's dark. There's no lighting. Even the lights around it, it just made it more dark because there's no lights above it. It was one of those things that I wasn't being a dick about it. It was more of like just talking to them logically going, this is not right. And so then I came up with Jen. I'm like, hey, let's go get your stuff. And she's like, what? And they took us to the disability section, which is like.
Where was it though?
Right up close.
right at the end of the stage.
Dead center.
And it's like, just a single row of chairs.
Yeah, that's it.
So there's nobody in front of us.
No.
Tansy was next to me. I think I was on the end.
We had the space to ourselves.
We could stretch out our feet. We were at the end of the stage, and that's where they all walked. Mm-hmm. And they sang, and she looks over, and she's like, well, this is your... We were like looking at our old seats like, you peasants.
And those people still sat there.
Said nothing.
I don't even know why no one said anything.
Oh my God. I couldn't believe it. Like as we were getting closer, I'm like, this looks really sketchy. And as we even get closer and closer, I'm like, it's dark.
Well, you were being so positive too. You're like, well, I really didn't pay a lot for these seats. And I was like, okay. Like, you're like,
did you pay more than $1? Did you pay more than $1? Yes. Okay, then no. This isn't okay. But yeah, so we get in these seats, and was this concert also the same too, right?
It was the same concert. So but this time we didn't complain this time because we're right there. Here, like,
we can see his eyelashes. We can see when Enrique thought he had a hip replacement. He had to practice his Timo magic. We had a great time though. We ended up having a great time, but oh my God, we were dying.
And it was cool too because it was right by the entrance where you could just go right out, go to the bar, and come right back.
Right back.
It was so easy.
There was nothing. And then I remember, I think you were like, David, I really took a bullet for you. Oh my God, that was a really good one.
David, I have not been paid back yet.
I'm
just letting you know. I'm patiently waiting. It's been years.
Many years. Many
Your daughter
years.
wasn't even in the womb yet.
many years. David, don't forget. Okay, so I'm going to switch. I want to talk more about funny stories, but I want to ask you how, because last time we talked, you were starting a new job.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's fantastic. Actually.
Really?
Yeah, it really is.
And you love it? You're learning a lot?
I'm learning a shit ton. I am very busy. But it's like the day goes by fast. It's a lot of busy work, but I'm learning a lot too. Like the back end of the business, especially it's a smaller business he's growing it, and to meet the people of what it takes to get it going the way he wants. He has a new board. It's just things that keep changing.
Is and that I'm involved
in. Oh yeah, he's fantastic. He's completely different. He's a family guy. We're doing a charity event next month with the Angels, and it's like, I mean, I'm a part of that, and he wants to be a part of that stuff, and he wants this company to go. He has a whole vision. He's so amped about it, and then he just knows what he needs to do to get there.
What does he sell?
This is discount tire and service centers.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're all over the place. We've already, they're trying to expand. He's really going forward with this.
Is he younger?
Yeah, he's younger than me, definitely. But he's very smart. He's very smart of how he's doing this, and
that's awesome.
I'm really excited to where this is going.
That's nice to work for.
Everyone there is, and I'm not.
You haven't met a one that you're like, ugh.
No, like I'm not embellishing on that. Like everyone has I have my quirks too. You and I, we talked about that before, but everyone just has their own thing. And I was just telling my mom this on the way, because she's like, what's so different now? And I said, I always go as a basketball way. Like, you have a team on the court. You have 5 players. They all have their ways, right? You got your post, you got your guards, you got your forward. You might have one of them might be the shooter, one of them might be a good defensive player, whatever. Everyone has to hold their own. You do a man-to-man defense, everyone has to have a man. But sometimes you have one who may be a little slower or whatever, that everyone's helping. Eventually, you're going to get tired because you're also taking care of your man, and you're taking care of that. When you're in like retail, you have these management staffs that eventually you need a bench to take them out, like to switch them out sometimes, but you can't.
I thought you meant take them out, literally.
No. But you can't like switch them out because you don't have a bench. Like you can't do that. So you have to keep helping to a point that you get burned out and you're just like, I'm tired. It's cool that you're in this position. I'm glad that you're a player, but like, I can't keep covering for you. Here, everyone's independent. Everyone has their own part, in this corporate office. Everyone has their own part. Everyone, you can reach out to them for the assistance, but then you go back to your own thing. I have my own office. It's quiet, and I can get my work done. It's a lot of computer stuff. And, I always tell you, like, you see the other side of it. I miss not having to run around a lot. Yeah. Because you're sitting now a lot. But also, when you're running around, you're like, fuck, I just want to fucking sit down. Exactly. So it's always going to be something, or, you hear things from corporate, like, that you see, like, God, we don't bonus like the stores do, but the stores see it as, man, you guys get more time off than we do. Like it's never even. So it's fine. But to be on this side, and especially, being a smaller company for now, it's cool to be having experience with stuff like writing offer letters, improving things, or having that one-on-one with the CEO. Like we have connection daily, and that's fantastic. And it's really awesome. Interesting. And it's that's why I went for my education, is to have these experiences, So no complaints. Mm-mm. Are you going to move closer to Eventually, yeah. I would like to. How's the commute? Terrible? From Ontario, it's gotten better. I'm starting to kind of understand, but then I don't have the schedule pressure of like, you got to be there at this time, or it's nothing like that. So you could come in a little bit later and stay a little bit later? Correct. If you wanted to. Correct. Do you work from home at all? I did yesterday. On occasion, if I feel like I haven't been, thank you, menopause. I'd like to thank you for what you're putting me through in the last few weeks. I haven't had a lot of sleep, and it's not anything, I want to call it stress, but it's like hot flashes. I can't sleep. I'm up for hours. And then when I finally start to go to sleep, I have to get up, so stuff like that. Oh. Up to yesterday morning, I woke up for work, and it kind of got to your point. Like, I'm like, I showered, I had my coffee, and I was ready to get ready. I'm like, I don't really want to do this shit today. And I decided just to work from home. Everyone does it their own way, but do you just tell them I'm going to work from my home today? Yeah, most of the time I just send them a message and saying, hey, I'm going to work from home today, but I am available. And it's easy. He gives me access to do that. And then, the access is for a lot of things. If we buy out an independent area to turn it into one of our stores, I go there for the day, and help, like change those guys into our company and hire them into our company, as they do the change out with the transition. So he gives me access to do it.
How did you find this job? Was it a recruiter or was it on like Indeed?
ZipRecruiter? I found this one. Well, I mean, you knew I was doing this for 6 months.
So long, yeah.
I mean, even like Diane was even making that comment the other day. She's like, I saw you. You're like 8 hours a day minimum.
Yeah.
Just back and forth, no joke, 500 different versions of a resume. Like everything's just going. ZipRecruiter was the easiest thing to do. And I got a call from the company that was helping recruit for my position for this company at the time, because the lady I replaced was retiring. So it just worked out, and they're really looking for something specific. And for him to give me the chance to break out and do this job that I've been wanting to do for a long time, it would be hard to get that job, to get this job, not having the title. I had the experience, but the title was the thing. And this fits. And he gave me the chance to run the title. And so it's been awesome, honestly.
I'm just so glad you got out of that hamster wheel, because you are so talented. And it's like,
no, thank you.
Sometimes in the hamster wheel that we all were in, you had to do all these hoops, and then the hoops never transitioned to anything.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I've talked about this before with corporate America, and I don't mean to talk about it with you, but it's like, I remember just having these checkoff boxes. You have to do this for 6 months. You have to do this for this. You have to do this for this. You have to do 17,000 installs. You have to do this. You have to be the leader of the install. Mm-hmm. And I would check off all the fucking boxes. Wait for that next position. Wait for that next position. Nothing. And after 6 years, right? You're just like, fuck it. And you were in that same boat. Like you were checking all the boxes. I mean, people came to you as a store manager. They would talk to you as you were like the store manager. Yeah. Even though there was a store manager in the store, and yet wouldn't give you a store. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's really nice to see that you were able to, and that he took a chance. And I think part of it too, I mean, they're a pretty big company, I feel. Yeah, it's
not a teeny tiny company, but
like middle of the road.
No, it's a smaller one. It's not quite there yet, And
I feel but maybe not.
No, probably because you see them a lot. They're going to expand more. It's one of the cool thing about him. He takes this highly, and I get it now. Now that I've learned it, it's been 90 days, and I've learned this company. He's like, we're the only tire and service center together, because normally you have a tire center and you have a service center. And he's like, that's his goal, and we're going forward on that. And he has, I mean, the way that they transition these stores so fast, and the team that he has, and all the different teams that he's designed to make this happen so quickly. It's amazing to work with these people, and the industry I've never worked in. So I'm learning so much from all these guys, and I think it's going to get there. It's not quite there yet, but it's getting there. It's in the middle ground.
So part of that could be because it is a little on the smaller end that he was willing to take a chance, where I think on the bigger companies, they just look at the titles.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
You have to be CEO, vice president. You had to do all of these things to get to, CFO or whatever. And you're like, I did all of this, but no one gave me that title because I was in a store. You didn't get that title.
Exactly.
Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty special, because corporate America is, there's good and bad with everything. But that's one of the just bad things is you would jump through these hoops, and then they'd bring someone from the outside and offer them 4 times the amount, right? In a corporate, or not 4 times, but more than if you were an internal candidate. You would have got like a 25-cent raise, and then they bring someone out in for, here's $50,000 more than I'm making for the same. You're like, I just got a quarter, dude.
Well, I can't talk crap, because I came in to TJ Maxx that way. These guys growing up in the company weren't making as much as I was coming in. So I was that person, but that's how it works. And that's just how it goes. But when you're trying to change careers, that's the part that really throws you off. Like through TJ Maxx, it was more of like, I was on that path, really ready to make. And then I went to a new district because I had to, for other reasons, but doing that, it was like, oh, you want to go there? Okay, we're going to put you on this path. No, I've been doing this path for 3 years, but that means nothing to them. You got to prove it to it's just too much. And it's like, it was awful. And I already knew it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, that's the hard part for me. Even before Charlotte, like I knew it wasn't going to happen. Even though I would get all these praises and, oh my God, you're so much better. You're doing such a great job. Da, da, da. And I'm thinking, I thought I was doing a pretty good job myself, but okay, fine. Thank you for the compliment for every year that it passes. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you've really stepped up. Okay, stepped up to what? What am I stepping up to? And finally, and I really enjoyed working for Under Armour. There were some things I didn't like about it, but that's with anything. But overall, I did like the role. I loved the product. I still love the product. But just the ins and outs and other businesses too, other companies that I work for. Cause when I think about it, that's all I did. It was go from one, big company to another big company. And then, and I actually, it's funny because even though I do my organizing and I'm so lucky and, but every once in a while I'll glance at Indeed or, one of those things. And there's some, jobs, but the requirements for roles that I did, I would never get a job. You know what I mean? The job that I would go into with, I got a couple really great like consulting positions and stuff. And I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is perfect. And now you almost had to have like invented merchandising. You almost had to you have to know every single merchandising, design and, 7,000 fucking, besides CAD, which is very dated now, but you'd go through these things. You have to know like 20 different programs. I'm like, what? Like you'd have to go to school for who knows all those randomly, right? You'd have to know all of them. Yeah. The requirements are these 5. Maybe not one. You're like, oh, I got one, know? So it's just, I'm like, I would never get a job. I don't think. But I do look every once in a while and see, what is really, is there anything that's, calling me? I'm like, no. There's some benefits, like when you're sick. Yeah. You could take a day off and not be like, oh, or Charlotte's sick. I could be like, oh, I'm going to take a personal day because she's fucking sick every other week. And then David got sick and I'm like, it's coming my way.
It always does.
It always does. But I've been wanting to ask you about it. And it's just so, you just look relieved. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you had all this, so much drama. I've been talking about that in the last couple of podcasts, like drama, like I'm past all the drama. Like Robert will joke and say like, he loves drama when it doesn't have anything to do with him, but he'll love to listen to he'll listen to the drama. Yeah, sure. It's great. And I'd listen to your drama, but I think, oh my God, she's in that every day. Yeah. Every day. Which on a side note, did you know the Westminster Mall is totally closed?
No.
I just saw a thing on the news. It's completely closed. Okay, they're going to obviously do something. I'm assuming condos or some bullshit.
Going to be some more apartments.
There's so many squatters. That was what they were showing on a clip.
Interesting.
But I didn't know it was closed. Graffiti and squatters.
I didn't know it was closed.
Westminster.
Yeah. That you can see how much I shop outside of online now.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I don't go to malls either. But I was like, because they were like, how in such a short amount of time, all of these squatters and just like destruction, graffiti, people just fucking suck. But I'm like, I didn't even know that mall was closed. Never been, don't care. But then I was like, how are these people even getting in? Clearly they're going to make apartments or condos or something. But I was like, how are you even getting in? And that mall's closed. Another mall bites the dust.
But you remember when we went to Vegas? You remember that mall right by the gas station? That little with all the discount, and then we're like, oh, this is where we stopped 5 years ago. Remember when we first got the Yetis, and the Yeti sat in there in 113 degrees,
and they were still like icy cold.
So that was our first time, and then that second time we went, when I was out on my back, we went again. We're like, oh, let's go to that mall. We found some cool stuff last time, and there was like 2 stores open. One of them was Bath and Body Works.
Always Bath and Body Works.
Bath and Body Works is lasting, man. They're like, we're the only one in this whole store.
Binoculars walking through the store but what happened?
Yeah, everything was like you pass a whole dark. It was crazy. Oh, yeah. It was so scary.
I totally forgot. We haven't gone to Vegas in a while.
No,
I did hear about. I just read a thing about Vegas right now. It's the lowest it's ever been in terms of capacity hotel. Like people are not going to Vegas right now.
Interesting.
Isn't that interesting? I always felt like that was a place that you you could always go to. Yeah. There's certain times, obviously.
The adult Disneyland, just sometimes,
you go. People just are like, fuck it, I'm going to go. It'll be cheap. I can eat cheap, But they were saying, I like some of these really nice hotels. And I'm thinking that newer one, now it's not new. It was new 10 years ago. But It's new to me. Didn't we go to Cosmopolitan and we got a Cosmo and it was like $32? We're like, let's go and check it out.
Hey, that was important at the time.
At the time, it was so important.
That was when I was out. That's when I think I had an extra ticket or something. And I'm like, hey, I have an extra ticket for a flight. I got to use it. I want to go to Vegas. And you're like, where are we going?
When are we going? And I remember we saw the Cosmopolitan.
Oh, I was out on my toe.
Oh, your toe. Forgot about the toe.
My freaking toe. The toe that prevented me from working for 45 days.
Yes, you couldn't work. She had a pallet.
I could have walked.
Wasn't it a pallet jack?
A pallet jack ran over my toe.
Which is not fun. But we did get to go to Vegas.
No, it was funny because when it happened, it hurt like hell. And I took my shoe off because I just got a pedicure. I don't want my pedicure.
Not the nail.
Don't mess up the pedicure. This cost $55.
Not the nail. Oh, it looks like it's scratched a little. It's fine.
Yeah.
And then the next day you wake up.
Elephant. No, it was like 4 hours later. I was like, why am I limping to my car? And I got my shoe off. Couldn't put it back on.
You had to put oil. You get that loaf of bread in there. Oh, but we did get to go to Vegas. I mean, all we did was really lay out. We couldn't really walk around. We were tan, though.
Yeah, we were.
We were so tan. That was so great. But we're like, oh, the Cosmopolitan just opened?
Yeah.
Let's go get a Cosmopolitan at the Cosmopolitan. And they're like, $60-something. Can I sell you my toe?
How cheesy, though. Why did you go to Cosmopolitan? To have a Cosmopolitan?
We hadn't drank them in 20 years.
And then we walked into the mall. We're like, I can't afford to walk in here.
I drank my $32 worth for shopping. It's gone.
Everyone's walking out of their Louis Vuitton. I got my Shein bag.
I have a Temu. I'm at Five Below getting the knockoff of all the makeup that's out there now, or the beauty products. Oh my God. But yeah, we were so tan.
Yeah, that was fun.
What were you going to say? The ladies what?
No, nothing. I said that was fun.
No. Right before I interrupted you.
I don't remember.
I said we were so tan and you said,
the ladies that gave us their...
Oh yeah. Part of the selling point is we stayed at the MGM and they had a lazy river and I'm like, well, Gimpy here. She's the lazy river. So the first day we don't go, it was very crowded or something. So we were like, we didn't go. We just laid out at the pool. We just went over to the pool side. We're like, whatever. Then the next day we go down and they're like, wasn't it like $10 a raft or something?
Yeah, no, it's like, $10 a raft each day. Yeah. And then the pool was also it cost the pool each day. And the first day they had one, it was crowded because the other half was closed off for something.
That's right.
The second day it was all open, so we had more time. But those ladies bought them at the 99-cent store or something.
Yeah, and we were kind of looking for chairs.
Yeah.
We were kind of, because it was still busy. Because again, the one side was closed. It wasn't really that busy, but we're looking for chairs. So we looked lost, I think, because we're like, where can we find chairs where there's sun? And these ladies are like, hey, we're getting ready to leave we're leaving Vegas. Do you want our rafts? And we're like, what? They're like, yeah, they gave us 3. And it was just 2 of us. They're like, here, take them. We got them at the 99-cent store. And we're like, we were just going to pay $10.
They did great. They
did us a solid. And then we paid it forward to the old people.
Yes, we did. Because they used them too.
Yeah.
You had a blast though. You're like, I'm going in.
I know. I'm like lounging. Yeah. And Gimpy here is like, I'll see you in a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, we were so tan. We were like Jamaican when we got out of there.
Yeah. We got tan in like October.
It was great.
Yeah. It was like September, October.
No, we don't do stuff like that anymore.
Ah.
But anyways, Vegas is
supposed... We can get back to it.
Yeah, we didn't we drink like 4 mimosas on the 1-hour flight at the bar before we got on there in Burbank?
Yes.
We drank
because we got there really early.
Yeah, we drank because again, you need 8 minutes to get there, but we're like
the guy offered me the wheelchair. He's like, can I get you a wheelchair? I'm like, nah, I got this big boot on. I'm going to drag it for a little while.
We should have just piled our suitcases on you and pushed you.
Well, I mean, it's a small airport. Like, what do I need a wheelchair?
That airport is the best airport in the world.
I do love the airport. But if it was LA, I would be like, yeah, I'm going to take the wheelchair.
Oh, yeah. I would be like, can I get one too? Because I'm her sidekick.
I was like, we would like the cart.
I know. That airport is so great. It literally is like 8 minutes. Everyone's like, get there 2 hours. I'm like, you're going to Burbank. You need maybe 15 minutes.
Correct.
I mean, unless barring something crazy, there's nothing.
Yeah, and the bars are actually inexpensive. They're not.
They don't.
You're not
rape
paying
you.
an arm and a leg for them. They're very cool.
No, you didn't have to sell your toe.
No, you did not. No, you did not. But yeah, we did have like 4 mimosas.
Yeah. So on the flight, we were.
It was pretty
and
fun.
no one sat in the middle. We were so excited. And we also laid, so it looked like we had all our stuff.
Put your big ass bag there.
Put your bag there.
Boom.
We put like eyes goggles or sunglasses on. The seat's taken. Oh my God. We thought it was hilarious, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What was
fun.
another time we went to Vegas? We went multiple times, didn't we, or no?
We went another time. I don't remember why we went, but we went another time where that was another that we went for like 48 hours or something. We drove. Oh, when I got my car, that was a while ago. But when I got my car, I'm like, hey, it needs to drive to Vegas. And you're like, I think your car does need to drive to Vegas.
Yes.
And then that's what you kept telling me. Don't die because I can't drive us home.
Oh, yeah, because she has a stick shift. We are fucked. Listen, I can't even get out of first, okay? So we are so hosed. That baby's staying there, and we're going to have to come and get it another time.
That traffic coming home that time.
Oh, remember there was
we're in that accident for like, what, 5-6 hours?
5-6 hours.
Sat there.
We sat there and wanted to die. I literally was like, I wonder if I got out and walked, but then I was like, that seems like a lot of work. There's air conditioning in here. And I remember we saw these guys in front of us literally throw their like fast food trash out the window.
Man.
And it bothered me for 4.5 of those hours.
You didn't stop talking about it.
I was like, I can't believe they just did that. I was like so pissed off. Not that we're sitting there and you're idling and we're like, we're going to run out of gas. The air, we're trying not to use the air. These guys throw their fucking Chick-fil-A or whatever it was. I wanted to stab them. I was so pissed.
That annoys me.
I know. I was so mad.
Like,
where was another place that we went to?
We've been to a few different places.
Where?
Like
name a place.
Didn't we did Palm Springs one year, didn't we?
Did we?
I thought we did.
I feel like we always travel together.
We always do random things, but it's been like random stuff.
Maybe it's more like overnight,
we went
for a
to
concert or something.
No, it's something easy.
Yeah. So what's going on in your online dating world? Is that done?
Oh God, I'm not really sure if it's a little scary, to be honest, because
online dating or the story you're going to tell me?
No, I don't have stories for you. No, there's no stories. It's not. No. It's this online dating thing is chaos, and anyone who's trying to date, doesn't matter your age, it's just so different. I mean, you remember we used to go out and people approach you, people will come talk to you, and it's like there's reasons now that people don't want to talk to you, or or most of the time you go to a bar and they're waiting for someone that they met online. Like they're not even there to meet people, right? And when you look on online dating, like I think my red flags are always there now, that I'm looking for all these big things that you're ignoring, like what the whole point of it is, because it's gone so ridiculous. For example, like you read a profile and you're looking for the contradictions, or if you start to talk to them and the minute they give you some sort of ounce of something, like you're like, yeah, you're a scammer. Like, yeah, this isn't, now it's not coming this way.
And it's like, why? Why are you doing what's the point of going on for these people that are totally, is the word catfishing still relevant?
No, catfishing's like not even a thing anymore.
It's not even a thing.
These are real people. I think sometimes they're real. I'll give you an example. Someone close to me, just doing, she's trying it herself and whatever. Okay. And she made a connection, which, sounded great. And it sounded, it's kind of like, and she would call me and tell me these things. And I was like, okay, cool. And I'm trying to help her because she's never done it. I've been on 8 or 9 in 15 years. So I would call myself a serial dater because clearly nothing's happened out of them. But my main point, because clearly, have you met my boyfriend, the ghost? Because he's right next to me.
He's very handsome.
He's very handsome. He does everything I say.
He's also sitting in his booster seat.
Sitting on the seat.
He's sitting on the booster seat too.
But she met somebody and she's telling me these cool things. And it turns into, I go, have you met him yet? Well, currently he just went to Puerto Rico. Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he's in Puerto Rico.
No,
I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Why is he there? And she's, she's like, oh, he works with some sort of business of flipping, whatever. They do these things. That already
seems like a big fat lie.
So no, but it gets better. No, this is a great story. So then they're there, or he's there. But he still talks to her. They FaceTime, like they're still talking, but they haven't had a chance yet. Then it turns into, when I get
wife
back,
and kids.
no, when I get back, I'm going to take you to this great restaurant. Like, I'm going to take you on the best date you ever have. This, and this. Those are called empty future promises, because when they start to throw that out, they're giving you this perception that they're going to stick around. I should write a book. And so basically that's,
or do a podcast.
So that part, or do a podcast. But basically how it's going is you start to, and I'm like, that sounds like some empty promises, because it keeps you going on the focus of what it can be. Then one day, randomly, he asked her, you know what, the Wi-Fi is down. Can you pay a bill for me? I'm going to give you the access to my account. And then she tells me how much money's in the account. And I go, he's trying to hook you by keeping you in, because you're seeing now that he has a lot of money. Like, it's just like dragging up to now.
She's still talking to him.
Well, she started backing down. No, because she's strong, and and she wasn't emotionally in it, which is the key. Is I think there are a lot of women now, men too. This happens with women, do this to men as well. But I think a lot of women now are so much stronger and don't give a fuck anymore. Like, they're just kind of like, dude, I see it. I'm done. I'm moving on. Right. And she's that person. And she said, yeah, I guess he's coming home on the 16th of December. And I'm like, oh, great. And she's like, yeah, we'll see. Now she sees it. Right.
Okay.
And then he hasn't come back. And I'm like, hey, what, is he still stuck in Puerto Rico? No, he's in Portugal. What? Like, and she like, I don't get it. He has a 12-year-old daughter, and she tells me these things. And I'm like, oh my God. I said, this is exactly what I've been telling you.
Yes.
And so, I'll get on apps to try to be helpful with her as well. Like, let's try this one. Let me show you how to use it, and I'll do it on my own. And I see it. I mean, now the fake ones are so obvious that you start to read others, and then you're kind of like, you're contradicting. And you'll see something like, looking for something casual. And then on the bottom it says, wants kids. What the fuck does that mean?
I casually want kids.
I casually might want to have the kid. I don't know.
One day, maybe.
But...
what's interesting, though, too, with that? I see videos, like, on Instagram or bullshit. Like, I don't even know how you get, you look at one thing for a second. Now it's all that pops up on your feed. But two things. One is, why is there always a promise? I feel like it's always with the man. And maybe it's because of the woman's vibe. I don't know. And I don't know what transpires, but it's always like, I'm going to take you to the most expensive restaurant. I'm going to do all these things. I actually don't, for me, I don't care about that. Like, I like to have a good date. It doesn't even have to really cost that much. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And maybe that's
the time.
And maybe that's the older, but now everything's so bougie. Mm-hmm. Everything's so name dropping and, the restaurant, and I got on the list and this and that. I feel I'm out of the loop, though. I mean, David and I, we do go to Del Taco, but that's top of tier. So I don't know if anyone could beat that. Del, yeah. But the thing is, his prom, I'll take you to the best restaurant, take you to this steakhouse, I'll take you to do this and this or whatever. And I was like, I can still go to a nice restaurant. Doesn't have to be, but I want to laugh and have a good time. Like, I don't need to have, first of all, I could give 2 fucks about a steakhouse. Mm-hmm. 0 fucks.
Oh, I love steakhouses.
Yeah, but does it have to be like the top? Do you have to have a $2,000 steak, or could you have a $100 steak?
If I can cut it with a knife, I'll be good.
If I could use my teeth.
Yeah. If I could cut it with a fork, even better.
But I don't know.
It's nice to go to once in a while, but no, do you need a $2,000 one?
But it's like, that's an
covered
empty
in
promise.
gold?
And he's in Puerto Rico, supposedly, right? So all of that's a crock of shit, everything he said. But, I'm in
Or he could be, but... There's no...
He could be.
I don't know.
But it's like, I promise you, when I get back, I'm going to take you to the nicest... We're going to have the best date. So there's that, right? And it's kind of like, I don't really... But again, it could be my age because, 28, I kind of see things a little different. But I just want to laugh. And, like, that's just my personality. And I don't give a shit about food in terms of, like... I want a nice, like a meal that's edible, but I don't care about a steakhouse.
No, I mean, you see TikToks where they complain about like their dates take them to Applebee's or something. Yeah. I like Applebee's.
You do. If it was Chili's, you'd be all about it. If it was Chili's,
I'd be all over those mozzarella sticks.
And I'm in.
And those $5 margarita days. It's all good.
I know. You and Robert should go. You and Robert should go because he fucking loves Chili's. Chili's forever. He actually got a tattoo last week that says Chili's forever.
Robert, I have nothing to do after this.
I see a $5 margarita with my name on it. But also, and then I think of the poor men. Okay, so now I'm going to flip it.
Yeah.
This is the part that forget the bouginess of women, and you see in these videos, and sometimes I think it's just for show. I mean, some of it I can't believe, but maybe. I don't know. Again, don't know, don't care. But a man, and I've said this before too, when he sees a woman who is 95% fake in terms of the eyelashes, the extensions, the lips, the ass, the boobs, it's like when she rolls over in the morning and then maybe those eyelashes aren't on, or she took out her hair extensions.
Exactly.
I'm like, they don't know what they're getting. Like, I mean, it's one thing that's like, yeah, sometimes I'm like, I wish my eyelashes were a little fuller. I wish my hair was a little longer. But when it's all fake, and I don't mean that like be you, do what you're comfortable with. You feel more confident with fake. I don't care. It's not me. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm like, some of these guys, I feel so bad. Like they roll over the next morning and they're like, what the fuck am I, or whenever.
But that goes to the person. For example, I've explained this to friends before, is like for women, I think it's easier for women because one, they Photoshop more than men. Men don't even attempt to, like very rare, slim to none, but they Photoshop so they can put the eyelashes on those pictures. They can make them look thinner, whatever they want to do. And that's fine. And then they hook them by making the man feel in control of the whole thing. And then all of a sudden it's, daddy, I need money or something of that nature. Right.
Yeah.
But then to your point, if it does come out to something, and then they see him in person, like, man, these are beautiful. And yeah, you wake up the next morning. I think the bridesmaid was the one where she wakes up the next morning, sneaks out of bed and like does her hair and makeup and then and just like lays back and then goes, oh my God, I just had it. Oh my God, I was so scared. Like you wake up like that. Like, ooh, yeah. Like, hey guys.
She already had brushed her teeth.
Yeah, seriously. Brush your teeth, everything. Like, and I'm like, but seriously, that's no joke. Like, this takes work. These guys can come out of a shower and you're like, you see the steam and you're like, whoo. Us, we're like, hold on a second. Give me about 2 hours. And we got
these bags that won't go away. Let me see if I can get them out.
Yeah, you got to let that sit for a little bit so they go down. Then I got to cover all the sunspots. Then I got to do the hair. Oh my God, my hair's a little flat. Let me throw some curls in it. Like, it's always something. And yeah, there are men who really do like the natural. And that, we've joked about this. Like, I used to go to bars in basketball gear and get hit on more than when I put in effort.
Oh, sure. So
there are men who
you
do
came
like
from a workout and you're like all of a sudden
and they're like, yeah. But
and you're like, I have my nicest outfit on. Not one person even talked to me.
Exactly. It's just crazy. But these apps, like I see, for guy friends of mine would show me the girls and it's amazing. I'm like, wow, these girls look like models. I'm like, that's not going to happen when you wake up in the morning.
Not everyone has
it's not going to happen.
Because these filters, I'm like, you have nothing. You mean to tell me every picture you take is solid gold? No, it's not.
No, your skin is not that clear.
And it's not that smooth.
No, never. Not even at a young age. You still have the crow's feet or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all there, but
it's all smoke
and
mirrors.
That's why I'm saying men and women, it's the person who's choosing to talk to them or visit or we put in our own perceptions in our heads. If you get this is me. If you get manipulated, it's because you chose to. You keep going after the red flags. It's going to keep happening.
Totally.
You keep going after the women who are gorgeous and with the eyelashes. And you wake up next to the monster. It's going to happen. Like, it's fine.
With eyelashes on the cheek.
Yeah, with the eyelash on the cheek. Or did I send you that video on Instagram, which was hilarious, that the guy wakes up next to the woman after a night of drinking and he's like sneaking out and he's like trying to get his stuff on and he's walking downstairs and then you hear, hey daddy, where are you going? And he looks and realizes that was the woman he married.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of like that made me laugh. It made me laugh because it was just a funny moment. But
sure.
Sometimes like the way people think, I think women go through it too. Like they think, they get home with that guy and then they see for us, we see the place. And you're like, oh man, it's a mess in here, or a lot of tissues on the counter, or something,
or this IKEA furniture, and you're 40,
missing the toilet and didn't clean it up, or you're just looking at something so basic,
pubes, or there's shavings all over the counter. You're like, nope, I don't even care if you, nope. You have to. There's fucking little hairs all over this thing. You get a little,
something, everyone looks for something, but.
Or you realize you slept on a mattress on the floor and not.
Man, I've slept in a sleeping bag on the floor.
I'm not going to say anything else about what I've done.
We won't talk about. We
that.
won't have to do that today.
So no dating apps for you.
No,
not right
now.
now. Anybody trying to set you up?
I don't know if there's anything out there. Like
There's nothing.
No, because all the ones that you're used to, Match, Bumble, what is it, Hinge. I mean, even Hinge used to be fun when it wasn't popular. Now they all turned into Tinder. That's all people are looking for. Is anyone trying to set me up? I don't know. I don't have any single friends to be.
What about your work? Are they trying to set you up? No. Not with people at work. But you know how you'll see, oh, you're single? I have a friend for you. None of that.
No, I don't get a lot of that. I think it's harder to really approach someone that's in HR.
True
to be
story.
Like,
true
hey,
story.
I got someone to hook you up with. Oh, thanks.
To read with. I'm sorry.
To go to Bible study with. I don't know.
Sunday school on Sunday. No, I didn't mean with work people, because we're not doing that ever again anymore. But I mean you.
What are you talking about, Jen?
But I just meant because it's they see a single person. Oh my God, my cousin's friend's brother would be so good for you. Remember the time that
the one you tried to hook me up with?
Which I know we've talked about.
Oh my God.
But the fact that you're still my friend. And even though I didn't dive into the information. I didn't do the research you would have done if it was me. But
that's the part that I told you messed up on. You hook up somebody, you do the research.
I didn't research.
You don't just go because you're sad for them.
No.
I'm very happy single. Do I believe there's love out there? Yeah. Am I going to find it one day? I do believe I will. And I have a different mentality toward it, but you don't. You have to do the research. I
didn't research one iota, not even a little iota.
You didn't even see a picture.
I didn't even see that. And I kind of hate myself so much, but I remember you said, do you still have that voicemail? I pray you do.
No.
If you're trying to get a hold of me on this number, if not, here's this number, and here's my schedule for the next month.
She's not joking. That did happen.
And also, his voice was dorky. He didn't even have a good
I still don't know what he looked like.
I don't think it was good.
I'm assuming, and Sheila, your mother, did step in and send me a text about it going, if you don't want to meet him, I wouldn't do it. I think she was trying to support me on this. It's okay, Tansy. It's okay.
My brother's so nice and he's so fun and I'm like, oh, I have a friend. Why I didn't ask any information? I don't know. I'm clueless like that. I really am.
No, the friend part came out of you of I have a cool friend who I want to hook her up with because me and Kim I think are going to the last single people on the planet. So it's I totally get it as a friend. I understood. That's why. But it was more funny.
But when she sent me the voicemail, I was like.
I did, yeah.
Oh my God.
I forgot I did send that to you.
Abort. Get out. That ship is sinking. I hope you have an oar, only one, and you just get
I think he got cut off and called back to finish up the voicemail. He did too. Oh my God. Correctly.
I was like, he sounded like the biggest dweeb ever.
I don't mind a dweeb. I
like a hot nerd. You do like a hot nerd.
I like a hot nerd. I don't mind the nerds. But
he didn't sound like a hot nerd.
Yeah,
he didn't sound like anything hot.
There's a boundary of where
you can tell. You can just tell sometimes by someone's voice, and the fact that his message was so stupidly detailed about stupid shit. You didn't just say, "Call me back when you can." That's how that should have ended.
Yeah.
Instead of from 2:15 to 4:15, it's go away. Just kill me. You're welcome, by the way, because it's a good story.
Though that brings up. I saw this comedian talk about it. Maybe you can answer some questions.
Oh, tell me.
Women and their ick factors.
Oh,
and
ick.
What is an ick factor that And it was actually kind of funny the things he pointed out when he talked to women. I'm curious what you would have to say. Is what is an ick factor that you would be like this? Oh yeah, I'm not fucking you.
Yeah.
Or in the past, what was an ick factor for you?
No. I'm just thinking. Okay, tell me one.
Well, I already told you one. If he takes you back to this place and that place is the way it looks, I'm I'm going home tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot of ick things, but I'm trying to think of something that's not so superficial, maybe something they say.
It could be that
I guess
too.
maybe if they talk about their mom a lot.
Oh yeah, that is a huge X
I
factor.
think that's a ick factor.
Oh, I have one.
But not even in a capacity of like, oh, my mom, like, oh, my mom lives, not that far from me and she's getting older and I help her. Done.
Yeah.
But it's how you're besties with your mom and no, done. Ick.
Yeah.
Ickaroo.
I have an ick factor on
I don't have to worry
on
about that
dating
on mine.
apps. When they post their pictures and they have the buttons down, like the chests coming out of the buttons.
Do they have the medallion?
The
gold medallion?
Some of them might. Some of them
with
do.
their chest hair. And
but if I see one picture,
rub?
if I see one picture like that, it's a swipe left. Like no, it's not happening. Sorry.
Okay, I agree. There's certain things with guys. Okay, first of all, this is an ick factor all the way around. But even if you were Ryan Gosling, who's not listening, but you're on
Ben
my
Affleck?
island. What?
Ben Affleck?
On my island, you know that. But when you have the white gunk on the side of your mouth, I die a little bit inside. And it could be on accident. Mm-hmm. And one time...
You know when you say it, you make you...
I totally like that. Like I'm like, it's stringy. I want to die. So even if you were the hottest, Ryan Gosling, Ben Affleck, all of you sitting here at the table, and if I look up and I saw that, I would get up and walk out right then. Done. One morning, David, I got up, made sure he was getting up. I was leaving.
David.
And he went to say something, and he had and I looked at him like, I can't talk to you, and I left. And then he goes, what? He knew. And it's oh my God, we laughed forever. I'm like, you knew. He's like, I felt it. I was like, ugh, don't talk to me for like a day. That's a huge ick factor. Mom thing. Speaking of the button down. So we were traveling to stores, like department stores that were starting to put in Under Armour shops. And we were standing there and he was like leaning up against the wall. And he always used to wear like a deep V-neck, like when we were traveling, like jeans.
With no
and like
shirt under?
Yeah, just like a deep V-neck. And he was like leaning up against the wall. And we're like, I don't remember, we're at Nordstrom or something. And we're talking about, whatever, assortment, whatever. And I look over, I'm like, you look like you're going to sell me an area rug and put on a medallion and lean. Why are you leaning against the wall in a deep V and you're going to sell me an area rug? And I swear to God, I thought he almost beat his pants. He was like, he didn't expect me because it was just like he's standing there and I just looked over him like that was like a deep V.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It was just funny. He laughed. Yeah. We still talked about that for many years after.
That's hilarious.
And I said it like to my boss, like literally, because he was just standing there and I looked over, I'm like, this is icky.
I think everyone has. I saw the comedian.
I have been seeing that stuff on Instagram though about the ick factors.
Yeah, the comedian was funny because he said like the way the guy slid into the booth.
One was the guy sat down I saw the guy sat down to tie his shoe on the floor of the restaurant to tie his shoe, and I was like, oh my God. Who does that? You're like in the middle of the restaurant. 2 bunny ears, turn, go. Or you call and ask your mom permission? Like, no, you're 40. Like, get it together. No, the mom thing though is not in a bad way. Like, love your mom, please.
Yeah,
but
there's
not
certain levels where
there's certain levels.
It needs to be controlled a little bit.
I want to finish with 2 things.
Yes.
One is, this is a total celebrity question.
Sure.
How hot do you think that Jacob Elordi is? Elordi?
Which one's Jacob Elordi?
You don't know who he is?
No.
He's everywhere right now. He's going to be in Wuthering Heights.
Oh.
So I'm making David take me to see that. He does not want to. Like, he really wants to gargle glass.
He should want to because he'd probably get some afterward.
He will. And Margot Robbie's
Does he not know the story?
He called it Wuthering Heights.
Oh.
And I said, we can't go together. But he's a smoke show. Well, David is a smoke show too. But this guy, I'm like, and he's Australian, which I did not know.
Yeah, I didn't know his name, but he is very handsome. Yes,
very handsome. He kind of is everywhere.
Yes,
but you see him in Wuthering Heights. I'm like, I want to be in a corset running through a field of rain. I don't even like to run.
Yeah,
I don't even want to wear anything that's binding. I will run. I will run like the fucking wind. But they released the trailer, and I'm like, even he looked like Jesus, like actual Jesus back in the day, and I'm like, I'm in. I'm in. And back then, they didn't have good teeth. All of them have great teeth in this. So that part we already know is wrong because their teeth are like brown dust balls.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't.
but ding. I love good teeth. You know that I love good teeth.
But it's how the movies.
They didn't get it. They didn't get it.
But any man in that time frame for these movies is. I mean, I loved Matthew McFadden in Pride and Prejudice. Like he was like he's on the island in that outfit.
Oh, he's on the island. Who else is on your island?
He's on the island in that outfit.
Who else is on your island?
I have weird people on my island.
Tell me.
Seth Rogen.
Oh, fuck.
I need smart comedic.
I love
you. Matthew McFadden, definitely.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
I used to have, but you claimed him as Ben Affleck, but Oof. You claimed him. He's yours. It's fine.
He's always mine.
It's fine. Sometimes you just got to give it up for the friend.
I really,
it's
really
great. So there might be an open spot.
And there's such a chance because now he's divorced again.
That is true. That is true. Ray J was on there for a while.
No.
Yeah, he was there for a while, but he's not anymore.
No. We can't talk anymore.
Why?
No.
Why?
No,
he
who
was
else?
For a while.
Who
he
else?
was on. It's gone back and forth. My feelings change all the time.
I have like
with people.
47,000 people on my island.
No, I don't.
Sports guys. I do a lot of sports guys. Well, I don't do them.
I'm like, wow.
I love you, David.
Good luck, David. Lately sports guys haven't been standing out to me. I mean, there's some hot ones. Don't get me wrong, but it's kind of like, yeah, yeah.
Garoppolo.
I'm not. I didn't think so much about.
I mean,
that
if he
one.
knocked, I'd answer.
Most of them, if they knocked, I'd answer. Hell, you could be a nerd and knock, and I'll answer right now.
Who else is on your island?
I don't have. It changes.
You
all
don't
the time.
have a lot of sports guys. You used to love sports guys more than
I did, but they gotten younger.
That's okay.
Now the ones I like could be my sons. It got to that point. It's like, what are you gonna do?
You know what my mom does? You know what Sheila does? I'm trying to find the best picture of him. And by the way, I found out he's 28. I'm like, I really could be his mother. God.
I'm telling you, this is how it's gone.
God.
It's gotten that way.
But my mom, she just bamboozled me one day because we'll talk about hot athletes. And I'll be like, hey, have you seen this picture for the, because I only pay attention to the Yankees. But one day I saw somebody for like the Phillies or he was a player. And I'm like, he's good looking. She goes, you could almost be his grandma. I'm like, oh, you went low and dirty, Sheila. You did it and you suck.
But it's gotten to that point.
Ugh. Even just there.
Yeah.
And gorgeous. She's a bombshell.
Yeah, she is. And she's twice his age, probably.
Yeah. And they're like all like.
And it still works.
It still works. I could sit there. I don't look like her, nor do I have the body. She's had a baby like a minute ago.
I mean, they.
Show me real. Show me a real person who's not in vogue wearing this little outfit and had a baby like a sneeze ago.
I don't know if there are any real ones.
No, they're all fake. Everything's fake.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, that's my
I'm going to tell you this, though. My roles are real.
This soft stomach is 100% mine. Thank you very much. So I wanted to just end on that. Because we have to go and wrap this baby up. Thank you for being here. I needed the laugh. Thank you so much. And
thank you for having me.
How do you know if there is a new episode? Tansy, how do you know?
Like, follow, and subscribe. Good God.
Tansy, not quite my number one fan, but she's my number one friend. She's my sister.
I'm not in marketing.
I thank you so much. I had a blast laughing with you. We'll do it again. And have a good day. We'll talk to you guys later. That's a wrap on today's episode of Unpacking with Jennifer. I hope you're walking away with a little inspiration and a few practical tips to make life at home just a little bit easier. If you love the episode, be sure to subscribe so you never miss a new one. And if you found it helpful, I'd love if you left a quick review. It helps more moms like us find the show. This episode was engineered by Robert Altschuler. Music by Coldfire. Recorded and mixed at Command Recording Studios.